They are stealing the port, the treasury, not even leaving some coins for us to war with. Let them be out. Out.
That was President TINUBU actively condemning Jonathan's government in 2012. When Nigerians were in heaven, he was trying to lure them into hell. He was prophesying, but we didn't know. Now we are living in that prophecy. Everything is getting worse every day. Can you tell me one reason why TINUBU should not consider tendering his resignation later? Because nothing is working. Everything in Nigeria shows that everybody is tired, the people are frustrated, and the government itself looks like they are more confused than the people. That is what happens when a leader have no actual goal. And now the first lady wants to pray for the economy of Nigeria. Prayer is very good, but she should be very careful when choosing the prayer point, because if God should answer the earnest desire, the earnest prayer of most Nigerians is to remove her husband from that seat and put someone that actually care for the economy of Nigeria. If they really want to take care of Nigeria economy, if they really care about the people, they know where to go to. But you know, the blind cannot lead the blind. They know the problem of this country. The problem of every citizen in this country is the effect of inflation in their life. And they know that the cause of inflation in Nigeria is corruption. So how do you tackle corruption? Can a blind lead the blind? They know what they are doing. They should stop deceiving Nigerians. You don't have actual plan because you are part of the problem. So how are you going to fix a problem that you are part of? We are talking about increase in fuel prices here. And the government said they removed fuel subsidy. And the prices of fuel went up. The money the federal government got from subsidy, how are they using it to make the life of any Nigerian better? Because fuel prices is very high now because there is no subsidy. Then the money you got from subsidy, what are you using it for? We are not seeing the impact. It's not changing anything. Things are getting worse. The prices of goods and services are going up. So what are you doing? What are you fixing? You're causing more damage. When Atiku said that the government was so fast to take over office that they have no actual plan, he is very correct, though he may not have done better. But these people have no plan for the country. They have no goal for the country. That is what is playing out. Nothing is happening. Things are getting worse. This is just a government of propaganda. You remember a few months ago when people were campaigning for end bad governance protest, and they were talking about the prices of foodstuff like rice. The rice is 60,000. So in that same week, the government did one propaganda. We now have rice outlets where you can buy rice for 40,000. And that week, rice became 52,000 in the market. It's as if it reduced by 8,000. But now rice is 100,000. You cannot lead with deceit. That is all propaganda. Nothing is working. You can fix a problem that you are part of. We are talking about fuel here. You know the level of corruption that is going on in NNPC. So what is the government doing about it? You remember in 2012, when Jonathan set up a program to investigate NNPC, they found a fraud of $6 billion that was attached to subsidy. These people teamed up with the foreign oil traders to extort money from the federal government in the name of subsidy. So a lot of corruption is going on there. And the federal government is very much aware of it. What are they doing? How are they tackling that problem? In April 2021, Buhari's administration gave $1.5 billion to fix Port Harcourt refinery, the one that should be producing 210,000 barrels per day. And what happened? They came up with this propaganda. At the end of 2023, the refinery will start working, we start producing oil locally, and the oil prices will go down, the Nigerian economy will get better. All these were lies. What happened? Have the government tried to trace this $1.5 billion? What happened? Where did the money go to? Have the factory been fixed? When will it start functioning very well? These are things they should look into. But rather, they are not looking into any of those things because they actually know what is going on. Instead, they are focusing on people, that are helpless. You're parading teenagers that are hungry, that knows nothing about protests, that they were just used, parading them on federal high court, charging them of treason, when you should be parading the real criminals that is damaging the economy of Nigeria and you're doing nothing about it. Children that are hungry, that does not even understand what protest means. Children that we're taking advantage of. Homeless children. When we have the real criminals that's supposed to be paraded in the federal high court, that's supposed to be on the news, and that is where the federal government should be looking at if they truly want to fix Nigeria. It's not that they are not aware of this problem. They know this, but they can't tackle it. You cannot fight what you are. A blind cannot lead the blind. Everybody knows the truth. They have no plan to fix anything. So why are you deceiving yourself? Why are you deceiving the people? Everything that Tinubu talked about in 2012 when they were protesting against Jonathan's government is what is happening right now. They successfully lured Nigeria from paradise into hell. And now the solution is to pray. And I really pray that God answers the prayer of every Nigerian citizen when it comes to this Nigeria, when it comes to the economy of Nigeria. Because enough of all this, enough of the suffering, enough of imposing all this government on the people that is creating the suffering that people cannot even express themselves. Is it that the government call it, ethnic bigotry, or they call it treason? People cannot even talk, and this is a democratic system of governance. Where is it done? Government that is leading with propaganda. Few months ago, people came out to the street to tell the government that they are hungry. They should look into their case. And instead of them to truly look into what people are saying, if they really care about the economy of the nation, they turn it the other way around. It became like a propaganda. And now rice is 100,000. You can't lead with propaganda. That is not leadership. If you want to truly lead the people, you have to bring authenticity to the table. You can't just be suffering people and want them to keep silent. You don't want them to complain about the government. The people are dying. You don't want them to talk. You just want them to die in silence. Is this what you call democracy? It is not. So if they really want to fix Nigeria, they know where to go to. The major cause of inflation in Nigeria is corruption. And they know who these individuals are. Some of them were installed by them. They know everything. So stop going after innocent citizens and go after the people that are really the problem of Nigeria. You start from the federal level to fix this problem. Because the citizens are not really the major problem. You know where the problem is coming from. So the government should tackle the problem from there and bring authenticity to the table. If the economy is good, if your leadership is producing results, like a good result, we will not be talking about it. We will not condemn your leadership. We will support it. But if your leadership is not producing a good result to the people, then we must speak up or we die in silence. Honestly, the government should stop embarrassing Nigeria and do better. If you know you cannot lead, if you know you have no plan, look at what happened in 2023. Peter Obi came with a very clear plan on how he wants to lead this nation. He had a strategy on how to build the economy of Nigeria. But you have no strategy, you have no plan, there is no direction, and you want, to keep on deceiving the people. Government is not run by propaganda. It's either you have a plan and direction or you don't. So it's not a magic that you're not doing anything and you just expect people to be praising you. The people that can only do that are those that are directly benefiting from you, benefiting from your administration. You are paying their bills. Your administration is paying their bills. So they don't care about other people. That's why you have that lawyer that was so shameless on national television, calling teenagers, calling them adults, they are married, they are this one. And you have others that are behind him. You have other colleagues behind him laughing at him. That is the country we find ourselves. He does not care. He's defending his money. He has to feed his family. And he forgets that these are children of other people. Honestly, this administration is not serving Nigeria. They are not doing anything. So the best thing is for them to pack and go and allow someone that actually have a goal, a plan for the nation. to lead this country.